Hi, my name is Hannah Musson. I was asked to give my testimony from the message that I gave with Brian this past winter camp. So that's what I'm doing. So for those of you that were there, you know that I shared a little bit of what I was going through leading up to camp. But for those that weren't there, let me explain. So Brian asked me to give a message with him at Camp Yeshua 2024, and I didn't want to do it, but I felt like there was a part of me that almost knew that I had to, whether it was the people pleaser in me knowing that I had to tell Brian yes because I didn't want to disappoint him, or if it was a part of me that knew that it was God telling me through Brian, asking me to do this. But whatever the case was, I felt like I had to do it. So I told him yes. And the entire time leading up to camp, I was so stressed and so anxious, and I really didn't want to do it. And I kept putting it off, and I kept not reading through the chapter and not putting together a message, and because I was just so anxious and I really didn't want to do it. And so eventually, with my dad's help, I was able to put together a message, and I thought that it would help me to not be so anxious, knowing that, okay, I have this idea of what I'm going to say. I know what I'm going to say. I know when I'm going to say it. And I thought that would kind of help me a little bit, and it did. But I was still dreading it. So fast forward, we get to camp, and I am a mess. I am so scared. I'm shaking. I feel like I just am going to pass out on the floor. And so I went, before service started, I went into one of the side rooms in the building with the rest of the some of the rest of the staff, like the worship team, and so we went in there and we were praying, and I think it was in there that Oakley Serrano came up to me and she hugged me and she said, "I'm playing your song," because a few weeks prior to camp, she asked me if there was a song that I would like to hear, or if there was a song that I would like for her to play on the night that I was teaching. And so I gave her a couple songs, and she picked from the few songs that I gave her. And so she came up to me and she hugged me and she said, "I'm playing your song." And I could almost feel myself relax for a minute, and that was really, really nice. And then we were in there and we were praying, and a lot of the staff were pouring words into me and encouraging me, and it was just really amazing to remember that I'm surrounded by these people who genuinely care about me and who are wanting to see me succeed and wanting to see me walk in what the Father has for me, and knowing that they're with me every step of the way. So worship starts, and I'm trying to pay attention. I'm trying to worship, and I'm having a difficult time. But then I think it was either the second to last song or the last song that Oakley played that it was my song. It was the song that I had requested. And it was Wonderfully Made by Ellie Holcomb, and it's one of my favorite songs. And I knew when I suggested it to her, I knew that this would be one of the songs that would give me a sense of peace and just help me. And as soon as I heard the first note, I knew that I was still super anxious, but I knew that God was with me, and I knew that I wouldn't have to worry about standing up there and thinking about what am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Am I saying the right thing? I just knew that I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, and that was really, really cool. So as the teaching went on, I kind of didn't really know what was happening most of the time. I was like spacing out a lot, even when I was talking, and I don't really remember a lot of what I said. But I told a lot of people, like I told some of my friends, after I told them that I was like, I don't really know what I said, and pretty much all of them said that just shows that God was working through you and he was speaking through you, and it wasn't you standing up there and talking, it was God talking through you. And I was like, I think you're right. So that was really, really amazing to just be able to see that. And afterwards, I had quite a few people come up to me and tell me how I had helped them, or helped someone that they knew, or just whatever, and they thanked me for getting up there and having the courage to do that. And they were kind of sharing with me a little bit about how I had helped them, and it was just really cool to see that me going out and taking what felt like this huge step for me, being able to see God working through me and being able to help other people through this message that I didn't want to give. Just seeing how God worked through my life and helped me work through others' lives. It was just really amazing. And so I encourage you to, if there's something that you are really struggling with, and something that you know that you have to do, but you really don't want to do it, find those people that love you. Find people around you that are encouraging you and lifting you up and not tearing you down. And find the people that you can confide in, and the people that will be with you every step of the way. And just always remember that you have friends at Messiah, Texas.